Hello and welcome everyone, I'm your host John RMS, otherwise known as AceBullion, and today I'm bringing you a really interesting coin that's no laughing matter at all, but something that, well, will be the first time you can actually hold one without, the cause of death. Yes, that's right, death. Now it's kindly been sent in by the Silver Trader. If you don't know what I mean right now, I will explain, fear not, check out the links down below. We can find a link to Silver Trader's website, the Precious Metal Forum, and of course, my own personal website, AceBullion.com or AceBullion.co.uk. Doesn't really matter. So let's crack on with this video to find out if you can hold on to one of these without dying. Oh yeah, here we go. So as I said, this coin here has been sent in by the Silver Trader. Yep, it's this one right here, and it's the Australian box Jellyfish. Now, why did I say that you can hold on to it? Well, more will be revealed. So let's get the obligatory basic information out of the way. It's 1 ounce silver. This portrait here of Queen Elizabeth II has been done by Jody Clark, as you can see down below. We have Jody Clark. It's the 2023 and it has a denomination of $1. This is minted by the Royal Australian Mint with a mintage of 25,000, and of course it's the 4th coin in the series. Now the previous coins were the Desert Scorpion, the Great White Shark, and the Redback Spider. And well, of course, we move on to the scariest, I really do say the scariest of them all, which of course is the box Jellyfish. And it has a milled reeded edge going along the side, and here they are. Yes, that's right, absolutely terrifying, scary as heck. They may not look it, but honestly, I'd rather be up against a Desert Scorpion any day, a Redback Spider, and a Great White Shark. You know what? I'd have all of them in one day than to get hit with one of these. And yeah. So as you can see from the top here, it has 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver. We also have the box Jellyfish written along with Australia. And then we have this little symbol here, which is, there's a letter A and B, and of course that's the designer who, well, wants to instill fear into my hearts. Thank you so much, Aaron Bragio. But yeah, there we are. Now this is actually a really stunning and nice coin. I don't usually like the matted background, but you know what, they've done it perfectly for a matted background. In fact, someone's taken a bit of my advice. I don't know if Aaron watches my videos, but there you go. What do I mean by that? Well, first off, you can see the 999, 1 ounce 999 silver is actually highlighted really, really nicely. So it's glossed. You can read it clearly. The box Jellyfish, well, it's close. It hasn't been done neither as Australia, because I think that would have deterred away from the actual jellyfish themselves. And why are they called box Jellyfish? Well, it's because essentially it's the shape that, they portray. Now, these things are horrendous. These things are horrible. As a scuba diver, as a PADI diver, these things, my goodness, you do not want to come up and close with one of them at all, and you definitely do not want to get stung by them. They're normally in swarms, and usually are found in warmer weather like, Queensland, Australia, etc. Now, the first person that's been known to survive was a 10-year-old, remarkably, by the name of Rachel Shardlow. And she was from Queensland, Australia. She was swimming and she got stung. So luckily for her, she just has some scarring. And at the time that I read the interview, well, she had just some short-term memory loss. But usually what happens if you get stung by one of these evil, nasty little things, and they're not really that little, is that it will lead to paralysis, cardiac arrest, death within minutes. Now, these jellyfish also hold enough venom seriously, enough venom to kill 60 humans. And the rarity of survival, and it's only now thanks to modern medicine, is, well, you might as well be playing the lottery, because it is really rare. Yes, a few people have survived since then, but usually what happens is that if you do survive the initial jellyfish, you get pulled out of the water, you're going to be in severe pain, you're going to end up with nausea for days, a severe high blood pressure, eventually leading to potential brain hemorrhage, and yeah, and then death sadly occurs. I mean, these guys are evil, 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 evil. And do you know what? I mean, I thought Australia has it really bad, and they do. By all means, Australians, Jesus, everything is either out to kill you, eat you, or destroy you. But these little guys here, and I'm just going to call them little, are now in the UK as well. You can find them off the coast of Cornwall. That's one of the places, that they're usually spotted, and perhaps that's down to climate change, according to some of the marine experts. Something that you really just don't want to be joking around with. Any diver knows the risks and hazards. If you see them in the water, if they're suddenly appearing, we do essentially this: dives off. That's it. We don't care how far we've traveled. Dive is off. End of story. We're not going in the water with these things. Growing up in the US, yeah, we had the black widow, we had rattlesnakes, and all sorts of some crazy, horrible little things. UK, well, we got the black adder, and you're never going to really see one of those. But oh my goodness, these things here are just horrendous. I mean, Australia, this should just be normal life of Australia. And it's actually giving me kind of, I'll inject some humor here for a minute, a laughable moment that essentially, if you go back and watch Crocodile Dundee and 2 and 3, I have no idea how many they made, but it was funny. If you actually watch, you could, if you've never been to Australia, you could actually see the humor. And you just understand why Australians are Australians. Because they have to laugh. They deal with this stuff day in and day out. They know how to get past stuff. As for this coin, this is one that you can actually hold in your hands, not worry about those stingers there. And yeah, this is as close to a box jellyfish as I ever want to come in my life for the rest of my life. And yeah, they may look like some things that if you have a 12-year-old mind, yeah, you probably, seeing it, but honestly, these guys are no laughing joke. Anywho, this should have been top of their list. There's nothing I dislike about the coin. I think that the Queen's portrait is absolutely amazing. They have done just some fantastic stuff. Going back to the series earlier, the Desert Scorpion, yes, it had an issue. It was a minting mark error that had gone through. Essentially, when they were minting it, well, they damaged it along the way, and it had, various marks. This, however, seems to be in really good condition, and I can't find a fault with it at all. This is what it is. This is a box jellyfish, and a swarm of box jellyfish, and is incredibly scary. It definitely instills fear upon me as a diver. And as far as, because I used to like to swim in the ocean as well. I mean, getting stung by a normal jellyfish, I don't know how many of you have actually been stung by just a normal jellyfish. Those things really hurt. And they can make you ill for days, but one of these, chances are you're not going to really be seeing, Christmas if you got stung today. In fact, I'd almost guarantee it. So be safe if you're ever around an area where they do have box jellyfish. However, get one of yours if you really do like this. The series is really awesome and is cracking. So that's all I'm going to have time for. I hope you've learned something here. But this is, as I said, my real worst fear. As I said, because the great white shark, yeah, chances are you can avoid them. The redback spider, there's treatments, and a desert scorpion, yeah, you can be treated as well. This, no, they're going to be struggling to save your life, and you're going to be in agony every step of the way. So hopefully you're not around one of these. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you on Friday. Bye for now.